Italy has Ferrari. France has Renault. Malaysia, what do we have? We have the Myvi, the Perodua Myvi that has been with us for almost 20 years. Gen 1, Gen 2 and Gen 3. Alright, all three of this has been with us for 20 odd years, which means we have done something right. That means the people want what they want. And trust me, Myvis are in almost every single house. Every household has a Myvi. Every household has someone that rushes to work in the morning in a Perodua Myvi. It is the cornerstone, it is the backbone of every single commutable Malaysian. Expats love it. Everyone who comes to Malaysia always wants a Myvi for the everyday. For instance, the Generation 1, reliable, everyday commuter. It doesn't overheat, the aircon is so cold. Damn, this heat, god damn it, Malaysian sun, man, shit. Stock Gen 1, this is the SE model. Yes, the SE, which means special edition. So, which means we have bigger fog lights in the front, a lower and more aggressive front bumper, so you can hit all the culverts on the way to your office. And then we have brake disc only in the front because we don't have enough horsepower for 4 brakes. And then at the back, we have an aerodynamic rear wing that does absolutely nothing. Yes, absolutely nothing. But I must say, the transparent rear lights give it a bit of a 2010 flair. And then, reflectors on the rear bumper, that was a big deal back in the 70s. Reflectors on the rear bumper. But here we have reflectors on the rear bumper. And that's an optional upgrade. Even the number plate is a hard-working number plate. Bekerja 2,500 hours. So in military terms, I'll see you at 0100, 0200, 1700, 1500. It goes all the way up to the 24-hour mark. That says Malaysians add on 1 more hour because we are hardworking, because we have Myvis. On to the Gen 2, which was the first model, first Myvi to have the gear lever up. With the first gen, the gear lever was at the bottom here where it's supposed to be. But no, Perodua said that area could be used for your makeup. It could be used for change. It could be used for your wallet. Why not we put the gear stick on top here? So they put it near the hazard light. So as soon as you hit it into park, you on your hazard lights. As soon as you put it to D, you end up in 2. You on the aircon, you turn on the demister. Way to go, Perodua. Way to go. And then we have Birmingham weave on the seats, which indicate Richard Hammond spec. Here is red. There is red. But from here you see black. From here you see red. Yes, the Myvi plays tricks on you. Then, one more thing they did which I approve of. They put volume controls on the steering wheel. Lovely job. Yes, absolutely lovely. They made the interior a little bit more funkier than the Gen 1 Myvi because it already attracted so much of people to buy it. When I mean so much of people, I mean the people actually call this car lagi best. That means more better. More better. The Gen 1 looked very tame, very niche, very simple. To the point, it is an everyday car for the everyday man or woman. But when it came to the Gen 2, they made it look a little bit more personified. Meaning, the headlights had an eye socket. The lights were curved more than the first Gen Myvi. There was carbon fiber in the front here. And now we are finally down to the metropolitan hero, the concrete jungle's savior, the Gen 3 Myvi. Yes, although the latest facelift is out, people are still buying this non-stop through MyTuka, through Kasem, through second-hand dealers. They are still buying this, same as the G2, same as the G3. They're still buying it. Why? It is such a good car. The rims have been facelifted so they look a bit more appealing, more digestible towards the Conti user, towards the Korean car user, towards the JDM market. The rims are more appealing. It is the Malaysian man's Volkswagen Golf. The front end looks a lot more fierce. The front headlights look a lot more composed, meaning the car is starting to know what it is. That's what a lot of car manufacturers fail to get first time around. They don't know what the car is. They make it, they design it, they put it in production, and it's a failure. Isn't it? Fiat Multipla? Isn't it? Citroen Berlingo? Isn't it? So, once they mastered the front on the G3, they said, why not? We uplift the interior. The gear system has been returned back to the bottom. Thank you for using your brains and going back here, Perodua. Much appreciated. Then we have climate control, which is fully digital. Thank you again. And then we have Smart Tech. We have Smart Tech built into a Myvi. Yes, again, thank you, Perodua. Thank you very much for actually making your car a little bit more like a Volkswagen Das Auto. I put it to you this way. Our economy would completely blow up to smithereens and crumble if Perodua stopped making the Myvi. Legit. Think about it. Every household here, let's just take 10 houses. Out of 10 houses, 6 will have Myvis. Can you imagine if they stop making Myvis? What will the 6 Myvis be replaced with? A Renault?